Hello YouTubers, welcome back to Yorkshire Games and Films. I know it sounds completely different. I might be changing the name yet, but there you go. What am I going to talk about today? Well, I thought I'd talk about, in my mind, a rally legend. No, I'm not talking about Colin McRae. I'm talking about the legend himself, the blue collar rally driver, Tony Pond. So this is who this is who I used to watch in long back in rally races when it used to be on World of Sport and things like that. So Tony Pond, 23rd of November 1945. He was born, like I say, 23rd of November 1945. Unfortunately, he's died now. He died 7th of February 2002. Active years 1974 to 1986. His co-driver, Rob Harper was the main one. Fred Gallagher, Mike Nicholson, Monty Peters, Johnson Sire, and Terry Erryman and Ian Grindrod. Teams: Triumph, Talbot, Ford, Nissan and MG Rover. So there you go. Rallies 27, championships he never won. But there again, I mean, rally wins now. Podiums 2, stage wins 37, total points 68. And that's his career. His first outing in a rally car were on the regular in the early 60s Saturday night road rallies in the home counties around London, driving a Mini Cooper S using the same car. He always became successful at auto testing, the practice of manoeuvring the car against the clock around a series of cones. So he wasn't a stock car driver, he did auto testing. He then prepared a Lotus Cortina for an attempt on the Lombard RAC round the Britain Rally and was turning in top 20 when a visit to a ditch in icy conditions put an end to the outing. At this time, Ford had launched the Mexico Rally Championship and Pond persuaded the local Ford dealer in his hometown, Norman Reeves of Uxbridge, to prepare and supply a car for the championship. He finished second overall, the reward for which was a drive in a work-supported Escort RS 1600 on the Scottish International Rally. He finished in the top 10, which was prepare and supply him with an ex-factory Escort RS 1600 for a season. Using this car, he was regular top 10 finisher in the British Rally Championship, competing against and beating the likes of Jimmy McRae, Colin's father and Russell Brooks, culminating in third place on the Welsh International Rally in 1973, beating Tony Fall into fourth place at this time. Fall was competitions manager for the dealer Opel team, Dot, and the other of a works supported drive was not long in coming. So I remember this guy. He drove my favourite car, which we're coming up to, Pond's Triumph TR7 V8. You can't miss it. It's red, it's got number 2 on it, it's a great car. I would love to have that in a model. Unfortunately, although Dot and Pond were successful with the 2-litre Opel Kadett, General Motors had taken the decision to stop selling Opels in the UK and concentrate on the Vauxhall brand, and so Dot was disbanded. However, he was almost immediately approached by British Leyland to take on the Triumph TR7 1976 until 1978. Saw him in the Triumph then, and then in 1979 he championed the Talbot Sunbeam Lotus before returning to the TR7 in 1980, completing a number of outings for British Leyland factory team. Around 1979 to 1982 he also often visited South Africa on weekends to pilot the factory entered Datsun Stanza with navigator Richard Leake in the South African National Rally Championship as Datsun's later Nissan Stanza #1 driver in 1980. He won the Radio 5 Rally outright against stiff competition like Jeff Mortimer in a Chevrolet Chevette and Jan Hetmer at Double Springbok in Toyota Corolla. Though 1981, though till the end of 1984, had Pond competing with verifying success in a varied selection of cars, including the Datsun Violet, Vauxhall Chevette HSR, Nissan Violet, Nissan 24 RS, and a Rover ST1 for a season 1988. Pond was recruited by Austin Rover dealer team to drive the Group BMG Metro 6R4, finishing third overall on the 6R4's international debut at Lombard RAC Rally. Pond, improving on his fourth place overall in the 1975 and 78 events, gave the car its best ever finish on World Rally event. Only Pond could have done that, in my mind. Only Pond could have got that car, the Metro, into third, because no one else could do it, only him. And events gave the car its best ever finish on the World Rally event. He stayed with Austin Rover until 1986, when the Group B formally was cancelled and the cars banned after a number of fatal accidents. Pond mostly retired from rallying at the end of 1980. However, he was retained on Austin Rover's books as a development driver and was involved in the design and production of the MGF. Now, there's a lot of criticism over the MGF. The car, there's nothing wrong with the car. I like the car. I was going to buy one. I was going to have one years and years ago. But there's a lot of people say, oh, well, they're rubbish. I says, if you've never driven one, you can't criticise. I have. I've driven it. I've driven one. And I've driven it on the motorway, and wow. They are good cars. It's like the TR7, the Triumph TR7s. I like them cars for what they are. You know what I mean? They're a British sports car. They should be loved. Yeah, a lot of people say, well, the rubbish because they're rot. Well, any car can rot. You know, trust me, there's plenty of cars out there what rot worse than a Triumph TR7. Trust me, Alfa Romeo's one of them. In 1988, Pond attempted to achieve the first ever average 100 mile an hour lap round the Isle of Man TT motorcycle race circuit in a standard specification production Rover Vitesse, but was unsuccessful, largely due to wet weather and the mountain section of the course. For his second attempt on the 6th of June 1980, he again drove demonstration lap using a standard production Rover 827 Vitesse, which became the first production car to average over 100 mile an hour around the course. This feat stood until 2011, when Mark Higgins battered the time and later improved on his own performance. Throughout his life, he was also a keen motorcyclist, riding fast road bikes and trials bikes successfully. See, Tony Pond succumbed to pancreatic cancer in 2002 and is survived by his wife Nikki and son James. Now, that is a legend in my book. He did a lot. Yes, he rode motorcycles and things like that. And he did auto testing. Didn't do stock car racing though, but he was a keen motorcyclist, I must admit. He really was. I remember him. I can remember him doing the great round the Great Britain and all that. You know, it came into my time. This is what got me hooked. Tony Pond got me hooked on rallying. I'm still hooked on rallying today. You know what I mean? So yeah, a legend who was. But may he rest in peace, Tony Pond. Right, if you have liked this video, and I hope you have, I thought I'd do it Tony Tech Powell inspired me to do this video because he showed two models of Tony Ponds, and I remember him. It brought a bit of tears to my eyes, but yeah, Tony Pond, a blue collar rally legend, and he is a rally legend, blue collar. He really was. He was just a normal bloke, and he did really well. He might not have won any rallying championship, but it still makes him a legend to what he is today, and he really does. I mean, people may criticise. Oh well, he won one. That says, all I say to the people who criticise Tony Pond is, how many rallies have you won? And a lot of them will say, well, I wouldn't do it. Well, there you go. At least Tony Pond had the balls to go and do it. You know what I mean? So there you go. So yeah, Tony Pond, one hell of a rally legend. Right, so if you have liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please like the video. Please subscribe if you're new. It's free to subscribe. Please hit that bell icon and hit all. That will let you know when I'm uploading another video. And also, this is important, share the video with your friends and your family and other social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And also, comment below and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now. Bye.